On March 8, 2014, a routine flight took off into the night, 239 people on board. A modern aircraft, equipped with advanced tracking systems, and then it simply disappeared. No distress call, no explosion, no trace. Just one final message. Good night, Malaysian 370. And after that, silence. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 was scheduled to fly from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. A normal journey, a routine route. But just 40 minutes after takeoff, something changed. The aircraft's transponder suddenly stopped transmitting. To civilian radar, it was gone. At first, no one panicked. Aircraft lose contact sometimes. Signals can fail. But then, military radar picked something up. The plane had turned around, not slightly, but completely off course. It crossed back over Malaysia, flew toward the Andaman Sea, and then vanished again. No communication, no explanation, just a plane flying in the wrong direction in complete silence. Hours later, something strange continued. The aircraft was no longer visible on radar, but it was still sending signals, not messages, not calls, just automated satellite pings, handshakes with a satellite system, like a ghost still whispering from the sky. These signals continued for nearly 6 hours, which meant one thing: the plane was still flying, but no one knew where. Using those signals, experts traced 2 possible paths, one heading north, deep into Central Asia, the other south, into the vast emptiness of the Indian Ocean. Days later, the conclusion came. MH370 had likely flown south until it ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. And that's where the largest search in aviation history began. Countries from around the world joined in. Ships, aircraft, satellites, scanning thousands of kilometers of open ocean. At first, they searched the South China Sea, then the Andaman Sea, and finally, the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most remote places on Earth. But days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and still nothing. No wreckage, no black box, no answers. Then, over a year later, something finally appeared. A piece of aircraft debris washed up on a remote island, confirmed to be from MH370. More pieces followed, found along distant coastlines of Africa and the Indian Ocean, proof that the plane had ended in the ocean, but still no main wreckage, no final location. Investigators studied everything: the pilots, the aircraft systems, the cargo, but the official report could not determine the cause. No mechanical failure was confirmed, no clear evidence of hijacking, no definitive answer, only possibilities. Was it deliberate? Was someone in control guiding the aircraft off course? Was it a sudden emergency that left the crew unable to respond? Or something else entirely? Something we still don't understand. The truth is, we don't know what happened inside that cockpit, because the flight recorders were never found. The final moments remain locked away somewhere beneath the ocean. After years of searching, 120,000 square kilometers of ocean floor were scanned, and still nothing. In 2017, the official search was suspended, but the mystery didn't end. Private searches continued, new theories emerged, and even today, the search has been attempted again, because the world is still looking. More than a decade later, 239 people are still missing. A plane larger than a building vanished without a trace. And one question still echoes across the world. What really happened to Flight MH370?